Welcome back, folks. Here today, yet again, another Autosleeper monocog. This is the Amethyst, based on the 2.5 Smiley Front Mark V Transit, 2.5 turbo diesel DI, which stands for direct injection. Thready Flintstone mechanics, as I call them. No DPFs, no common rail, fuel pumps, very little to go wrong. These really have stood the test of time. Get one in good condition that's been looked after, it'll serve you indefinitely. Well, here we have another perfect example. This is a 97 on a P. So 21 years young. Got a private number plate on there and your neighbour would never guess. The last owner unfortunately had to give up driving. Was sorry to see it go. The next owner will certainly get some pleasure and motorhoming out of this particular model. They've just started to stabilise in prices. So yes, they are a little bit more expensive than the average second-hand motorhome, but it's all down to this fiberglass one-piece monocog body, which basically means moulded in one piece. Top of the range, old-fashioned Autosleeper engineering. So no seals for it to leak in. The only times I've known and come across any damp or leaks in these is if somebody has had an accident and they've not fixed the body properly. This has been checked over and that's not the case. Or if someone's left a window open. But this one is beautiful. So a quick walk around the outside. If you're being silly and pedantic, a tiny little mark on the rear bumper here. Underneath this tray, you've got your levelling ramps, full set of hookup cables supplied. Incidentally, it's got the Fiorma fixings there for a 2-bike carrier. And there it is. You may wish to clip that back on or off. It was loose in the vehicle when I got it. Rear steadies. Typical over-engineered Autosleeper. I've never known anyone to use those. The chassis is quite solid and robust, but if you're parked up for a long time, you might wish to let them down. That's your area for your Thetford cassette for the toilet. Mains hookup. Freshwater Carver cascade. So you've got, that's where the exhaust fumes come out for the gas powered hot water. We'll have a little look under the bonnet. But while we're here on the driver's side, as you can see, all nice solid under doors, inner wings. 61,000 miles. It was last serviced at 59,000. And a full timing belt kit fitted, an invoice supplied at 54,000 miles. MP3 CD player, cup holder. This particular one's got heated seats. I'm not sure if both of those work, but I'll have a look. Cigarette lighter, no surprise, it's never been used. Nice and fresh inside smell, nothing that I would say negative. The all-important Autosleeper job number and chassis number is there. So you can ring up Autosleeper, just Google them. They're at the same factory where they've been for the last 50 years. Unbroken production line, so you can get parts easily and they'll verify this build and chassis that it genuinely came out of the factory. 4 good tyres. It's MOT currently till August 2018. On the last MOT, there's just an advisory for the front brake discs, showing a little bit of wear. Braking safely, So I'll get a new MOT supplied, and I'll even put you some new pads and discs on, so that advisory will not show on the next MOT. And there's the legendary Transit 2.5 DI engine, commonly known as the banana engine, because on the non-turbo version the inlet looks like a bunch of bananas. There you go, this is a timing belt record have been changed. Looks like a recent fan belt there as well. Power steering, electric windows. As with a lot of these Smiley Funk Mark 5 Transits, I used to have a fleet of them. I had a company called Valentine Van Hire in the day. They used to suffer from this whiting effect. That's just where the bonding over the years has just grown. If you can imagine, that's 21 years it's took to go from there to there. So if we think safely, I don't think it's anything to worry about. But for those who are ultra anal and pedantic, you can fit a new windscreen. It's completely your choice. Incidentally, the awning rail was a brand new awning 2 years ago. Unfortunately, they got a rip in it by accident, so that's a new awning rail of 2 years old. Let's step inside. Electric step operated here. There's the awning handle. Brand new 2 years ago, only been used a couple of times, as well as a third steady leg for the centre. And there we have it. Look at that. Simply stunning. There's a TV. I have tested it. It works. Picking up lovely reception. So you can have input for DVDs or a memory stick. But it works. I've tested it. Look at the condition of those seats. Timewarp condition. This is what they call the 5-berth configuration. So this folds flat in the centre. These slide out over to here. So you've got a double bed there. That will extend even further out with this cushion sideways, and this passenger seat forward. That makes into a single bed. Or of course, you can bring this sofa, slide out with this lever here under here, and that makes one massive queen size bed. Above the cab area, we just bring this, slide this back here, and that makes to a large double bed up there. It's got the original step ladder supplied that just clips on here. So guess where the kids want to sleep? It won't be down here. It's got the safety net, curtains, window slits. Everything is thought about. Very typical of Autosleeper to engineer everything. It's even got forward facing 3-point rear seat belts. And this fascinated me. Autosleeper have gone to the trouble of even adding an extra hidden cupboard. Just typical of Autosleeper to over engineer things. We'll just have a quick look in the passenger side front cab. The front seat is not captain swivel, so that's just back and forth. Electric windows. Right, I'll show you the control panel. As you can see, all working nicely. Reading lights, fluorescent lights. This one is a mains, so we'll only work on your 240 volt hookup. Pull out bathroom sink, shower, Thetford cassette toilet, shower floor, spotless, rear kitchen area, again spotless, everything working. It's just had a habitation service carried out. Kitchen sink, drainer board, cutlery holder, oven, again totally spotless, all important wine cabinet, place to store your glasses, more glasses, wine bottles. As always at Mouster House, we put new fittings on here. It's the only weak spot on the interior. The age and the enamel just tarnishes. We've put new bezels and buttons right through and brought it back to a lovely condition. Control panel for your Carver heating, so that's your hot water on gas, and of course the hot water works on the mains. That's for your central heating. So the Carver 3000 system will heat yourself up there, but will also control the central heating from there, the blown heating from there, as well as inside the shower and toilet area. Wardrobe, mains electric, mains hot water, wardrobe rail. Look at that for engineering. Quality craftsmanship. Room for 2 gas bottles, so you can access this from the outside or the inside. 3-way fridge, that's been tested and found to be working. Freezer unit, it's freezing up and fridging nicely. So you've got mains electric, 12 volt electric, as well as gas. Lovely condition carpets. And that's about it. So we'll be happy as usual to deliver and drive this anywhere in the country, folks, for your inspection. All I ask, if you're happy and want to purchase it, a lift to the nearest train station. I can't be any further than that. Blackout blinds, fly nets, all operation, all no rips or tears. All the windows are functioning correctly. Under oven cupboard, quality of this, beautiful. So I'll just do a quick walk around and recap. So it's a 1997 on a P, Ford Transit 2.5 turbo diesel Autosleeper Amethyst with the legendary monocog body, one-piece fiberglass shell. It's got full service history. It's done 61,000 miles, last serviced at 59,000, timing belt at 54,000. I will include a new MOT as well as front pads and discs. So it wants for nothing except a new owner. A recent Awning Fiorma 2-bike carry. I'll be happy to take a part exchange, car, motorbike, motorhome, if that helps you in your purchase. Just pick up the phone 7 days a week, 9 AM till 9 PM. And there we have it.